Right then, chaps, welcome back to episode 67 of the Lifted Lifestyle Podcast,
2 episodes away.
where we talk about lifting and lifestyle.
So lifted and it's so lifestyle.
What was I thinking the other day? I was thinking about something about. Oh yeah, I was thinking for the guests. Maybe we could get some people on that are like more on the
Lifestyle side.
lifestyle side and like bridging into a few different topics.
Yeah. Bit of a first things first kind of S.
Yeah,
Could do that.
what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know who we bring on, but
I mean, I was just thinking initially like other what's it called? Self-employed kind of geezers, SG Media. Or
yeah, he'd be pretty cool to have on.
not Sam George Lifts though. Sam George Media.
Sam George Media. Not Sam George Gym.
No.
Sam George Gym, not him.
The gym version can't come
we
on.
want the videographer version of Sam. Would he come on?
I reckon so.
Yeah, he just lives miles away now, doesn't he?
I do. Wait.
Lives in Manchester.
Could be rough. I was also thinking though, if we did get him on, I think I'd be a bit like insecure about our like lighting.
In it, yeah. We'd have to tell him, you just bring all the lighting you've got as well.
So,
Make it crap.
how does this setup look to you?
You'd be like, what the fuck is this? Worst pod setup ever.
For context, the lights that you can actually see in the door right now is on a table, just being propped up. So it's not the
It's kind of sketchy. Like, if that falls, I'm getting knocked out.
laptops game over really.
Yeah. Have you seen that, Sam's videographer friend? Who was at Ultraflex?
Oh, yeah.
Alex. Yeah, he's opening like a
Studio type
it
thing.
looks quite cool. I don't know if he's doing it with Sam, to be honest. I thought they were like, when I last saw Sam, I thought they were like merging.
I know they do some work together. I don't know.
From what I got from the conversation was they're potentially merging. You were saying they were working on something that you couldn't really tell you what it was. So then I was like, is that what it is?
Secret.
Yeah, secret freaking
Yeah, maybe.
grind.
Obviously, like you say, is a little bit of a trek away, so not sure how that would work.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless bro's just helping fund it.
He's got a new bird now as well, Sam, hasn't he?
Yeah, I've seen that. Seen the content about his.
He's been cooking up some content for her.
Yeah.
Imagine being with someone who could just do your content like that all the time. That'd be fucking
I wonder if she
easy.
pays him.
Nah, she definitely done. She might pay him in another way.
He'll do. Oh God. He'll do a free shoot and then send over his PayPal.
Yeah.
Invoice.
Invoice, slap, bang, wash.
Yeah.
We've been talking for 7 minutes.
No, it's been rolling. It was rolling before.
Silly.
But yeah, I thought that'd be cool, and might have to think of some other ideas because it's obviously cool talking about physique development and that kind of thing.
Yeah, but I think when we started it, we wanted to talk about more.
Yeah.
And it would just be cool to talk about other things.
Yeah.
I think it's more exciting as well for the viewers and listeners.
Yeah. It's hard to find people that are kind of going to be a good chat when the people that you're getting on aren't going to be like really big names.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
Because if let's say this pod had like 1 million subs, you could message anyone.
Yeah, and they'd come on.
And you'd also know about those people because they'd also be, quite big names in that.
Yeah, it does make things a lot easier, doesn't it? Well, you could know of them but not know much about them, which then I think makes the pod better.
Yeah.
Because you actually learn about them. You've got questions you actually want to ask them.
But maybe I'll drop him. Because Sam's he films here sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's from here, so his family's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like, if he's ever just in the area,
yeah,
it would be cool to just basically go through because obviously he's like cooking now, like big time.
What with his business?
Yeah.
So I message him right now.
Yeah.
Sam.
You see, he put on his story the other day, he's gained like loads of followers recently because he actually started posting his stuff.
Well, he does the I don't know what it's called, like a hyperlapse or something, and he's been doing loads of reels like that where it's like.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
Just popping off. It's just like.
Let me give you an example of the audio. That's the hyperlapse.
Basically, just goes crazy.
Yeah.
It's positively bonkers.
Anyway, let me send him a voice note. Hello. We're actually currently doing the pod so you can say hi to the pod listeners. And we were talking about you and wondering if you wanted to come on the pod. So if you'd like to, that'd be wicked. And we can organise a date. See ya.
See ya.
Anyway, how are you? You cooking?
Decent. I am fucking cooking, mate. I
Really?
can tell you that I am cooking. I am seriously cooking. Where was I at last pod? When did we record? Tuesday.
Last Tuesday, yeah. I think you were one day after down in the dumps.
Yeah, so that was just a one-off day.
Yeah.
I felt really good towards the end of the week. Then started a diet break on Friday, which usually, right, is to like drop off a little bit of fatigue. But I didn't personally feel like I was fatigued, to be honest.
No.
But it's almost preempting the fatigue because it was going to come at some point. And also, like, I was just, like, very far ahead.
Yeah.
So, like, I needed some time to just, like, have a little bit more food, slow the rate of loss down, actually regain a little bit of fullness, and then go back to digging from Monday, I think.
Yeah.
So next Monday, I've still got 6 days.
That's decent, that. So what, is it like 10 days?
10 days, yeah, of just higher food. I don't know if I feel better. I don't know if it's just placebo because I'm like,
Yeah.
get to eat a bit more food.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's hard because I've been doing devolume sessions as well. I find it hard to tell, like, for example, if I'm actually getting any fuller.
Yeah.
Because I always look pretty similar in the morning no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, when I notice I'm fuller is when I've trained and it's a proper
With the
session.
actual
Yeah,
pump
with
and all
with
that,
the more food in and actually done a full session. So right now it's hard to tell, but tomorrow I'm back to usual full volume, so I should be able to tell. But yeah, like,
I think you seem to like really ebb and flow quite a lot.
yeah.
Like sometimes I'll see you and I'm like, what the hell is
What's
going
actually
on?
wrong with this brother? I don't think that's anything to do with the prep. I think that's just my brain. Like, sometimes I just wake up and I'm like, fucking hate life. It's not good, really, is it?
But even for a rig perspective, sometimes I'll see you and I'm like,
Yeah, I change so much day to day. It's actually mad.
yeah,
Like, on Friday last week, I looked like dice.
yeah. But yeah, there's a day that you came in here with your vest on to like grab your water bottle. I was like, what was going on with you?
Yeah, that was last week on Wednesday. Yeah, I looked dice.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because, like, as soon as I know I'm eating more food, I subconsciously just start stressing. Because it feels like it's something I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
And then I start looking worse. But I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just going to go with the flow. Like,
Yeah.
I know at the end of the day I will be lean.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Chilling.
I'm waiting for your face to start looking like a walnut again.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting
a
there.
raisin. It's coming in.
It is leaner, but I reckon another couple of kilos and I'll be like,
Yeah.
looking a bit dead.
Yeah, I think you're out of the skin fade jail now though, so
Yeah, might look a little bit less dead.
I don't think you'll be getting that same kind of raisin visual.
But then last prep I had a mullet and I still looked like a shriveled prune.
Yeah, but that was when the mullet was getting a bit.
It was so long.
Yeah.
I mean it's pretty long now, but
It was getting a bit much, so it made your face.
made my
look-
head looked massive and my face looked tiny. It just was a very strange mix.
Yeah, but you'll get there. Any other updates on that, or just ticking away?
Yeah, literally just ticking away. Less cardio, less steps. Yeah, I feel
Very nice.
I feel good.
12 weeks out, is it?
Something like that.
Somewhere, yeah.
Something.
Somewhere around there.
Like 12 to 15, don't really know.
That's good.
And yeah, I am well ahead.
Yeah.
I could be ready in like 3 weeks if I wanted to be. But I'm not going to do that, obviously. That was a bit stupid.
But I definitely don't want to be.
I don't want to be peeled yet, I swear. But yeah, that's my update. Pretty simple.
That's good.
Just doing the freaking do, man.
It's good.
Your turn.
Well, started dieting on Saturday. I was meant to start on Monday, but then I thought, why am I waiting over the weekend?
Yeah.
I'm not training or anything, so I might as well start. Started at 107. Weighed in this morning at 104.
Nice.
I believe.
I thought you started at 105. I don't know why.
No, I got quite. I put on quite a lot of tin towards the back end.
Ah, okay, that's good.
It was a bit aggressive at the back end, I'll be honest. Yeah, 104 this morning, 105.2 yesterday. So yeah, 3 kilos.
The slam dunks is working.
4 days. I don't think I look any leaner.
You're not gonna though.
Which,
Realistically, it's probably just water.
yeah. But I definitely feel like there's less.
Stomach's less expanded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can feel my abs more because it feels less.
Like bloated.
Bloated.
Yeah, I get that.
But the condition is obviously now just on catch up to the weight essentially. Yeah. So that's cool. And I'll just keep going until I feel a bit rats, basically.
Yeah, a bit trashed.
My session yesterday was like fine. Definitely a little bit less oomph.
Yeah, one's gonna be in there.
But that was expected with this little experiment.
Pardon me.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens really from. I imagine from now or maybe over the next few days it will start be like the rate of loss will be more representative of the actual deficit.
Yeah.
I imagine it will slow down to about 1.5 kilos a week. I imagine.
Yeah, like you're not going to keep up 3 kilos in 4 days or 4 kilos in 5 days, whatever you said.
Or else, like, I'll be peeled by like next pod.
You'll be bumholed by tomorrow morning.
By next pod, I'm going to be another 7 kilos down.
Imagine if what would you do if you were another 7 kilos down? We just look the same. Would you be like?
I'd start scratching my head.
Shit, this is not good.
You'd be going, no, don't worry. It's just water coming off, mate. It's just water.
It's just nice. Still the water. I swear. Don't panic. It's fine.
Yeah, that would be interesting, but.
What weight would you have to get to be thinking like, oh shit, like what's going on?
I think if I got to 97 and still looked the exact same, I'd be a bit worried.
Yeah, that'd be 10 kilos down.
Yeah. So
when you think about it, you're actually going to be losing quite a lot of tin.
Yeah,
like 17 kilos is a minimum.
Yeah. Well, I'm not worried because the first diet I lost 25.
Yeah.
So.
It's going to be doable,
in the scheme of things, it's not that much. I also think, obviously, if it was you losing 17 kilos...
Yeah, I'd be like fucking dead.
You'd be really fat to really thin.
Yeah.
But obviously, being a little bit taller, I think it's quite easy to look at 17 kilos and think, Jesus Christ, that's so much weight. But actually, it's still... 20% of my body weight. It's not that much.
It's not crazy. No.
If that was the same for you, that would be 12 kilos.
Yeah, which is about what I'm going to have lost.
Yeah, it's not
total. Yeah.
Not anything major. Should I have pushed up as much as I did? I think so.
Yeah, I mean, what is the harm in it? Yeah. Really.
Like I didn't feel fat.
Like if you know you can pull it off, which you do.
Yeah. Hey ho. And my training was good, so
yeah, exactly. Wicked. So who really gives a task?
The other little other little review I've got is on Wednesday. I trained back.
Oh yeah,
with Joshy Bluey Wooey Woo.
Bluey balls.
So I thought I could do a little review of it because we've talked about our training compared to his training quite a lot, and I thought let me dive into his training. So I can experience it and then give my honest review.
I'm just going to stay quiet in case I slip up again.
Josh, if you're watching,
you're dumb.
For a slating. No, honestly. First of all, just to outline the session, we did a pullover. We did 4 sets of a pullover, and 2 of them were like warm-ups, really.
Yeah.
We did a pull down, we did a T-bar row. I think it was 4 sets of both of them with forced reps on pretty much all of those sets, to be honest. Yeah. Then I got him on to a single arm
crazy
pull down.
Crazy scenes.
Which I think he quite liked. Whether he'll do it again, I don't know. But I think he quite liked it. I was, just showing him basically at the minute, his back training is like get a freaking sledgehammer, whack it, and hit everything.
Rather than just getting his little hand chisel or whatever it's called.
Yeah, we did a little chiseling and hit the freaking lower lats. So, single arm pull down, and then we finished off on the seated cable row and a couple of sets of the preacher.
Question.
Yeah.
Didn't ask you this previously, but so for example, you know when you said you did pullovers, like you did 2 warm-up sets and then like 2 working sets. You know when you went on to the other exercises, would he do warm-up sets there?
Yeah.
Would it be like
a couple of warms and then into...
Or would he do that, or was that just you saying, like, oh, I'm going to do...
I think he was doing the warm-up sets as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's what he did.
Do the warm-up sets look like our warm-up set?
No. I did how I do my warm-ups normally.
And his were...
His warm-ups are like sort of higher rep range.
Yeah, I thought
like,
it would be.
He's nowhere near failure, but he's closer to failure than what we would be. Yeah. So it's probably still like, 8 reps in reserve, something like that for him. But he just does higher reps.
Yeah.
After the pullover, because I did the warm-ups that he did on the pullover.
Oh, right.
So it's like, it was probably like 5 reps in reserve for me. I don't know what it was for him, but it was probably 5 RAR for me. And I got off the pullover, I was thinking, oh God. Oh God, this is going to be rough.
Did you enjoy the pullover?
I did actually, yeah.
Yeah. What did you use for it?
Just a rope.
The normal rope?
Yeah.
Nice.
I did actually quite like it.
Yeah.
It's a tough one with that because you get to a certain weight and it just feels like...
stability's just all over the place.
But I did really like it and I felt it in my lats a lot. So happy days. So that was the session. Enjoyment-wise, it was really fun.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy it. Got a pretty mental pump, which was also quite fun.
Yeah.
And what is definitely true is there was a lot of, potential stimulus that could cause some muscle growth.
Yeah.
Which was cool. I think things I'd struggle with is going into that session again. If I would have tracked the numbers, I think I would have struggled to go in, especially towards the later sets, and actually be able to beat those numbers because I would just smoked. And also, obviously, forced reps, intensifiers, all that sort of stuff. It's quite hard to keep that the same week on week.
Yeah, 100%.
But again, that style of tracking and looking to take numerical progressions isn't what he would be doing the next session. So I can't really apply that. So pump was mental. Soreness in my back was really
Through
aggressive.
the freaking roof, dude.
I was so sore, and I was taking every set to fail it as I normally would do.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple of sets towards the start where he sort of give me forced reps, and then I think it was maybe after the second set of the pull down, I said let me take it to a point where I'm failing and it's moving really slow, and then I'll take force reps.
See, I notice this a lot when it's even the staff here, not Elliot, because Elliot knows now because I coach him, but if you ask a member of staff or someone in the gym to spot you on the T-bar, without sounding rude and harsh, a lot of the time it ends up just taking away from your set.
Yeah, there's just different ways to spot.
Yeah, for me, I want to take the set to failure, and then if I wanted to take a force rep, I'd be like, okay,
yeah,
let's take a force rep.
And then on the force rep, I'm taking the help in the position where it's hard.
Yeah. But what I notice here is as soon as your reps start slowing down,
then you get help.
They start touching. It's
yeah. To be fair, I think Josh was good at spotting in the right areas.
He wasn't just helping you straight out the length and range and just
So that was cool. But I just said I'll try and take it as much as I can, and then you jump in.
Yeah. I think from outside looking in, I think the thing that was probably making you sore for the following days. Probably wasn't the actual amount of sets you were doing. Yes, to a certain degree, it probably was, but the amount of like fatigue I think that force reps cause is mental.
Yeah.
Like even just one force rep can cause so much fatigue.
Yeah.
I think personally, anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're taking like 3 or 4 at the end of every set, like that is going to be fatiguing.
The interestingly, the place that I was the most sore was like just underneath my armpit, like upper lat sort of Terry's area. I was really sore there. Yeah.
So I think that's probably because pull over, you're probably going to get a lot of that.
Yeah.
Pull down a lot.
Yeah, it was a wide grip pull down as
T-bar,
well. Yeah.
a lot.
Like everything's just mashing it.
Yeah.
So then that's kind of the session. Felt wicked, really enjoyable, etc. That session doesn't work with my split.
Yeah.
So because of that, I didn't end up training pull on the Friday. Yeah. In fact, I actually just took that day off. That was so good.
But the interesting thing is, right, yes, you missed the Friday session, but in terms of like total volume across the week, you've probably still done the same, if not more.
Yeah. Yeah, about a couple of sets more.
Yeah. But then, so it's like, okay, you've not actually missed any total volume, but then the argument is the last like 2, 3, 4 sets you did on the Tuesday with Josh, would they have been more productive on a separate day? That's like the sort of like argument is that we'd argue against, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so that soreness actually lasted until like yesterday morning. Yeah. Where I was training.
Well, even yesterday you were like, my back's still sore.
Yeah, so for my split, if I was to train with that sort of volume and the force reps, etc., then I'd have to change it personally.
Yeah. I think it'd be a case of you doing it like back twice over 6 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd have to run like a 14-day split.
Yeah. Like a roll.
Yeah, or a 10-day split.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I noticed he had a ability to do was, and I don't know whether this is just because he's been doing it for so long, was like maintaining his performance on the sets throughout the whole session.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he'll agree. There's a video on my Instagram. He'll agree the like cable row, it was purposefully sloppy.
Yeah.
But you're still like stacking the cable row.
The cable, yeah.
Which by that point I was, compared to like what I'd normally do on that cable row numbers wise, like a good sort of 3 or 4 pins down compared to what I'd normally do. But he was able to he seemed to be able to just maintain it. Even like across the sets within an exercise. Like he wouldn't have to drop the load by very much.
Yeah.
So, I think maybe it would get a little bit sloppier, but nothing major.
Nothing crazy. Yeah, so it's like the bro is like, is he like literally just conditioned to be able to do that?
Yeah.
The more, I don't like the word scientific, but like the more actual knowledge-based answer would be, in my opinion, and again, it sounds like I'm slating Josh, it's not good. The actual
the data-driven
approach, yeah. That to me shows that the sets you've done previously, you're probably being more accurate.
Potentially. Do
you know what I'm trying to say?
I think he'd probably agree that
you're probably more accurate.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially. But then going off his split, so I think he said to us that he trains he'll train like most muscle groups twice a week. So
yeah, so his split is like what we were saying, it's like more of a 10-day split.
Yeah. But like he's managing to recover from it. I think obviously he's got some recovery assistance
on that.
So that's obviously coming into play. So essentially my review is actually the training that he does isn't that different to what we do.
No.
It's higher volume, there's more forced reps and more sets, but there's less there's less like reaching of technical failure, I think is what you'd say.
Yeah.
Like form stays the exact same. The last rep, like form is the exact same, but it's moving really slow, and then you can't move it. His is probably 3 reps out, form changes a little bit just to keep it moving, and then 4 reps on that.
Yeah, so,
I'd say they're the main differences.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it wasn't that different.
No, it's not that.
No.
Probably as different as you thought it was going to be.
What I think is leg days are more different.
Yeah.
But like that session wasn't wildly different.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because like again, my opinion would still stay the same. Of what if you wanted like my absolute honest answer, I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't probably just keep training the same, but I think he would be better off actually trying to take the set to failure first without the way his accuracy changing towards the back end.
Yeah.
Once he's actually failed with the form accuracy staying exactly the same, then you could probably go a little bit sloppier.
Yeah. I think there was stuff that we probably both took out of the session that might get applied a little bit into our own training, which is obviously really cool, being able to like share ideas and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
On my side, like especially if my food is really high, maybe if I run a split that is hitting a muscle group less frequently for me, then there might be some of that stuff that I would actually implement to add in more like effective volume. Like next time I get into a gaining phase, I think for him, I showed him the sort of like T-bar going all the way to failure, reaching that technical failure, and then giving
being a little bit more oomph in it. Yeah.
I think he quite liked that. How much he'll sort of implement that, I'm not sure, but he did come off the set and he was like,
"Yeah, that's really good.
That's cool." So yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed the session. I think, will that session come into my programming right now? No, because I'm training back 3 times a week, so it just doesn't work. But like, there's definitely
there's sort of like principles that you can take from it.
Yeah.
And he can take from it.
Yeah.
I actually think over the last gaining phase I've had, I have actually followed closer to his sort of principles in terms of the level of volume.
Yeah, pushing it up a little bit.
Yeah, like there's been a lot of times where I'm like, right, I've got a rest pause, and you're like, oh, do you know what I mean? But I think like, I do think that does have a benefit to some degree.
Yeah.
But like, still taking into account like, actually, can I still progress?
Yeah.
If I can't, then it's like, what is the point? But if you can progress, why would you not do it?
Yeah.
Like if you want to like maximize your progress, then I think it makes sense. Why not?
It's quite an interesting question, isn't it? Because when you're looking at increasing your volume, at what point is it actually like a certain yes? Because on one hand, like, right, you're taking progressions, wicked. We're getting enough stimulus to grow.
Yeah, why would you want to then change it and potentially tamper with it?
But then on the other hand, it's like,
there's never really
get more stimulus to get more growth, to get more progression.
There's never really a set thing where you're like, yes, more volume.
Yeah.
You have sometimes probably just got to like risk it.
Yeah.
Try it.
So for a lot of my work, it does generally sit at around about 15 sets a week for a target muscle group. And
which is definitely enough.
It moves a bit, but not really, not really that much. But yeah, to wrap it up, thank you for the session, Josh. I really enjoyed it, and we'll see in my next gaining phase when food gets a little bit higher for muscle groups that I'm training less frequently. I think I'll use some more of the intensifier work that might come into it.
I think when we're both back into a gaining phase, and if Josh isn't on prep, I would like to do legs. I mean, I wouldn't like to, but like I would just like to see.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't freaking decide
just
to
murder
20,
us for no
25
reason.
sets of legs.
Like, nah. I think, the other day when we were speaking to him down there and he said he got legs, and I went in just to do some like mobility stuff. I'm sure he said, so by this point he just got onto the leg extension. He's like, I've only done one exercise so far. was like, I've just done the vertical leg press. I'm sure he said he'd done like 10 plus sets on it.
It's crazy.
He was like, all I'm going to do is that, and then this leg extension and the like the standing ham curl.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to leave it at that.
At the same time, though, again, if you're training legs once a week and you're doing, 10 sets of quads and 10
enough.
sets of hamstrings, yes, you'd be battered for most of the week. But I also think you may just about be recovered for the next week. Again, he's got a little bit of a helping hand, so he can get away with a little bit more. But could I do, like at the minute, for my leg day, it's 5 sets of quads?
Yeah, realistically, right, in our leg days, we can do a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, that is fact.
Yeah.
That is something we know. Maybe not now, but...
The difficulty I find in a leg session is like just maintaining even like a second set of a leg extension or third set of a hamstring curl.
The quality of work, yeah. Is it actually
really
good?
hard to keep good.
It's the same with it is literally the same with any leg movement.
Yeah.
Like more than 2 sets, right? If you're doing a third set,
really, really hard.
Is it going to be productive? Who knows?
Yeah.
But is that part of me still thinks, right? Is that just a mindset thing?
A little bit, but I also think
it's obviously going to cause so much fatigue.
To be honest, the fatigue side I'm not too worried about. Like,
I mean, not as in like,
leg session.
Yeah, it's more like the fatigue within the session.
Yeah.
And just how battered you are actually after taking like a leg press set to failure.
Yeah.
It's not like the fatigue I'm going to feel after.
Yeah,
because it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too bothered, like you said, but it's more the fatigue I'm gaining from set to then try and do another set.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, the way we've got our leg session structured at the minute, it's very, it's all very complementary. Like, there's nothing that is overlapping.
Yeah.
The only one there's a bit of overlap is the hack to the leg press, but like, it doesn't feel like it's doing the same thing.
No, I'd say they feel pretty different.
Very different.
Yeah.
So that like changing allows you to go on to the next exercise, like finish the leg press, I go on to the adductor, I go on to the 45-degree hip extension. It doesn't really feel like it's being affected.
No.
But if I was to go leg press, then into leg extension, then into something else quad.
Yeah, like hack.
That's where I feel like I'd just be like,
this is
going over and over and over again. Because actually our leg day, although it's low volume per exercise, the total volume isn't that low.
No.
It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sets.
Yeah, which is
decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, things to take away. Once again, thanks Joshy Wu. It was cool.
I think the underlying factor that still stays the same between both training styles.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
giving it some, train hard.
Train really hard.
It's like that. It is that simple, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is what the frustrating thing is. Like, you see all these people arguing about it. And I didn't want, like, Josh and that to think we were super science-based, because we're actually not. People need to understand science-based lifting now is not what we do.
Yeah.
That's like all these like Keenan flaps, and what we do is not science-based at all. Well, it is. It's more science-based maybe than what theirs is. But I remember being on the shoulder press. I think I told you about this. And Josh spotted me, and I took like one force rep. And Chris was there, the photographer, and he was like, "Oh, don't mess up his logbook." I was like, "Mate,
it's not that deep."
It's not that deep. I'm not that bothered that much.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think they probably see it different because they're like very old school and.
Yeah, I think what it is from a research perspective, I'd say we use that as a foundation.
Yeah.
But not the kind of be all and end all.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it was Finn that said this on his pod. It was something like, it might have been Reese. He said, like, would you rather have a doctor that's done 1,000 surgeries or a doctor that's done 1,000 papers?
Exactly.
He'd obviously pick the surgery bro.
Yeah.
Because he's done it so many times. And I think that kind of applies to your training. Like, you can read and understand everything, but at the end of the day, you've got to apply it to yourself. And that might, like, with any research paper, there's always like this net middle this average that they end up pulling out and saying, right, average person seems to grow the most off of, for example, X amount of sets. But within that, there's always one bro that's grown a shit ton from either doing 30 sets or like 3 sets.
Yeah.
So that's where there's so much individuality that comes into it. And if you train for long enough, you start realizing how that looks for you for each muscle group.
Yeah.
So you can't be too based on the paper. You've got to look at yourself.
Yes.
At the same time, it's very hard to, especially as a natural, to be able to experiment with all of these different things. Because
you'll just end up going in circles.
Yeah, if I'm wanting to, because I tried like reps and reserve training in lockdown, right?
Yeah.
And it was nothing to do with how well I progressed. I just found it boring.
It's shit.
I found it so boring.
Yeah.
I remember being like, right, I'm just going to do this bench press at 4 reps in reserve. And I was doing it, I was thinking, this is whack.
It's the same as like when you go into a devolume session.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, your sets aren't really, you might have like one or no 50-50 reps, but it's just so boring.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, you've not got enough time, especially as a natty, to train like a certain style for 3 years and then review your progress, then train a different style for 3 years and review. You can't do it.
By the time you've worked out which ones work the best.
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah, literally, you at the end of your training
you do
career.
not have time. So with that, like, I could try Joshua's training or that slightly adjusted style, and like, I don't know, it might actually work really well.
It might fucking blow up.
But for me, I've not got the time to be able to experiment with that. And our style is closer to the, backed evidence. So therefore, I've kind of got to bank on that to be the one that's going to work, or else I'll be 40 and small.
Yeah. I think we're just so perfectly in the middle of like old school training, science base.
Yeah.
We're like here, and all I'd say with Josh and that is like they're just like here.
Yeah.
Old school's there.
Yeah. It's
like that's
far.
all it is.
Yeah.
It's tiny little differences.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to rip up a few cues and then finish it off?
Yeah. How long are we in?
I don't know. Maybe 30 minutes, 35 minutes, something like that. Something like that. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I haven't got any.
Oh. Okay. Do you think you've ever dirty bulked too far and regretted it?
I haven't dirty bulked, really.
No.
Was that the question? Dirty bulked too far?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably bulked too far, but I don't regret it at all.
No.
Because it had a big benefit.
Yeah.
I managed to pull it off, so I don't care now.
Yeah.
Like, at the point, I remember thinking, oh, shit, I look terrible. But I knew that driving factor of just looking at myself thinking, fuck, was enough to just get me back clean in a good spot.
It's an interesting question, isn't it? Like, let's say, hypothetically, you were starting your training again now, and you were
really small.
Yeah, 60 kilos wet through, but had no muscle.
I would send it.
Like, you would probably try and push it up to like 85.
100%. That's what I did. I would, if I was to go back, I would do it again.
Yeah.
Just maybe over like a double the time length. I could do it over like 5-6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe just do it over a year and a half.
Yeah.
But I would still do it. Yeah.
I think after doing 2 or 3 of that, you're kind of cooking. Like, you should have a really good foundation.
Yeah. I think when you're first starting, and if you are really small, pushing up really, really slow, like how we would do now, you probably are missing out a little bit.
You've got such a good ability to pack on so much muscle.
I think you need to maximise that by probably sending it a bit more.
Yeah. If you like
at this point, when we've been training like 4, 5, 6 years, whatever, your ability to obviously put on muscle is going to be at a much slower rate.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to push up faster because you're not going to grow muscle any quicker.
Yeah.
Theoretically, potentially you might grow a little bit more, but yeah, so at this point, I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
The slow approach makes sense.
I mean, just to put it into context, my first gaining phase was from 74 to 105 kilos.
It's a
Like,
big jump.
30 kilos.
And you'll have grown a shit. That's probably the most muscle that you've grown.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
And my diet after that took me down to about 90.
Yeah.
And I was just as lean.
Yeah.
And like it took 3 years, but
the benefits had.
Yeah.
It gives you that foundation like as quickly as possible.
yeah, that was like how I hit my first 180 kilo deadlift, hit my first 100 kilo bench press.
Yeah.
All of this stuff was by doing that.
Yeah. Like realistically, if you'd have done that at a slower rate, it would have taken you 6 years
Yeah.
to grow that same level of muscle.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think there's a play for it. It's kind of like what I've been doing with Joe. You know, Joe Hansen.
Yeah.
He started similar sort of height to me, and we've just been like gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining.
Yeah.
And we did an initial diet to kind of get into a good spot, but after that, it's just been
Just push up.
we'd
make
get
the
to
most of it.
we'd get to the end of his gaining phase, and we'd be like, "You're actually not that fat. Like,
Yeah.
let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going." And we've just done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
And now he's way heavier than he started, and actually in pretty similar condition.
Yeah, I think there's a good bit of merit to pushing up quite aggressively at first.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a younger lad as well.
Yeah.
Like, just
Big time.
go for it.
It's funny, like especially in that position as well. The negatives that come from eating loads, like just for example, I'd be in my gaining phase, it'd be like 20 minutes before I go to bed, I'd be slamming 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt like it didn't make a difference.
No,
But now, if I had that, I'd sleep terribly.
would be terribly, yeah. You can almost, and again, it's probably broy, but I think you can just get away with more stuff when you're younger.
I think it's obviously you're just going to grow.
Yeah.
So that helps. But also, you know, we talk about it quite a lot about like how you don't really know how you could feel until you felt like that.
Yeah.
And as a kid, when you're younger, everything just feels sound.
Yeah, you just do it.
Yeah. So like if we went out drinking every day for the next week, we'd feel like arse.
Yeah.
But if we did that for 6 months, you'd be like, well, this is just how I feel.
Yeah, you just come acclimatized.
It's a similar kind of crack. Like, as you progress, things just get like a little bit more picky
Yeah.
as you go through.
That was a good analogy. I like that.
Yeah. If you had to keep the rig you have now forever, would you be happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, I definitely would.
Give me like
Rather be bigger, yeah, but
4 days.
yeah. Give it until next week, guys. Another 7 kilos down.
Yeah, I'd be pretty happy. One place you travelled to that you'd recommend to everyone?
Oh, easy.
Banger.
The Carib.
Yeah.
Should we be more specific? Or do you just think the Carib in general?
Carib in general is
Caribbean.
correct. Oh, do you have a favourite? From there?
That is a toughie. That is very tough.
Some of them I can't. I can remember, but
They all kind of blur
merge
into one.
one.
If you had top 3 Carib islands,
That's weird. I'm on another beach.
take away the like it was just a funny day, for example. Take that away, the actual island itself.
What of St. Lucia?
For example, yeah, like I don't think St. Lucia's that great.
Yeah,
We just had a fucking hilarious day, so it made it unreal.
it's got a bit of a microclimate, hasn't it? Where
Yeah.
it just randomly rains.
Yeah, and I think it's a little bit on the rougher side
Yeah,
in areas anyway. Not rough, but it's just obviously their like culture.
yeah,
Like there's a lot of drugs and
yeah. We got
like there's a
offered
lot.
of
It's
drugs.
everywhere. Yeah, like everyone has drugs.
Oh, they don't make cocaine in Colombia.
Right, come on, top 3.
Okay, like visuals, beach was Antigua.
Number 1 is
Like,
Antigua.
honestly, I could not believe it.
I would agree. Antigua's number 1.
It was crazy.
Like you there, and It's like you're not even on Earth.
Yeah, it's
It's mad.
You know when you look into a fish pond and it's like well clear and
Yeah.
you just see all the fishies swimming about. It was like that, but the whole sea.
Yeah,
was
like you
that.
can go out like 100 meters and you can still just see straight to the bottom. And you're like, what the hell?
You know those little scrubbies that people use on their fish
Yeah.
pond to clean it.
It's like someone's got one of them constantly.
God had just gone in and just like cleaned the whole sea.
What a place.
Unreal. Other ones in Caribbean, like I'd say the rest of them. In fact, no. There's
some reason Antigua just really stands out.
Yeah.
And I think it's the water.
Yeah.
And just everything about that place was unreal. So like rural as well. It's not built up. It's just like you're in the sticks, man.
Yeah.
What a place.
Feels like
bringing
I'm
a tear to my eye.
Sent to Garden of Eden.
Fuck's sake.
Is there any others in Carib that you'd be like, you gotta go?
I think because it's slightly different, but not really, to be honest. St. Kitts.
Yeah, I like St.
Where we
Kitts.
did the jet skiing, where we got the nice footage with the drone.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think that one is slightly different to the others, and there's like cool aspects of it.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of monkeys.
Yeah.
Like they are everywhere.
Me little monkey.
Me little monkey. You've got that nice viewpoint. It's like really skinny island, so you can literally go to the top and you can just see the two seas.
Get your arse out if you want to.
Yeah, you can get your arse out. Recommend. But yeah, it's just cool.
Yeah. I'd definitely go there.
Tortola.
Yeah.
But then Barbados, like, is just fucking cool.
They're all correct, let's be honest. They're all correct.
I think if you're going, right, for a holiday for like 2 weeks, Antigua visually, you're not going to get bored.
Yeah.
If you're someone who just can't, like, just sit on a beach all day, probably don't go to the Carib.
Yeah.
But go to Barbados.
Yeah.
It's the most developed.
Yeah. I think if I was, like, mapping out a couple of years of travel...
Yeah.
One would be, like, and I wanted varied experience. Yeah. One would be Carib.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go to somewhere in the Alps.
Yeah.
I'd go somewhere in Italy.
Yeah.
I'd go somewhere in Croatia.
Yeah. Like European.
Yeah. I've not been to Greece, so I can't really talk about that, but I think it would be cool.
I've been once, but I was a child, so.
And then I'd go... would I go, like, Asia, Australia? Maybe one trip to that direction, I think.
Yeah.
They would be, like, my top picks. If I was being more specific, Italy would be either Roma or or Amalfi Coast was really cool. Croatia, obviously we've been to Hvar, Makarska.
I think anywhere along the coast in Croatia or
it's
any
just
of the
really
islands,
nice.
basically anywhere in Croatia, you're going to have a good time.
Yeah. Alps-wise, I only know really like Swiss border in France, so like, that's cool. And what was the other one?
Like Australia.
Yeah, I don't really know. I've not been there enough, but that would be my travel itinerary.
Yeah.
If I could.
Same.
Yeah, something like that. Right, should we do one more?
Basically, Carib, start of the year, Europe for summer.
Yeah.
And then other side where it's warmer in the winter.
Yeah, just following the sun.
I'd even go to the Carib twice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even there. Yeah.
Yeah, big time. Look out for the good deals.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was just going to put me in a bad mood all day now.
We'll
have to overlay some footage in this pod so people know what we're talking about.
I remember.
We'll see. Right, sorry, just to end on this. If you're someone, right, and you've got like, let's just say £2,000 for argument's sake, and you're wanting to go away on holiday to somewhere warm and it's winter here, go to the Carib.
Yeah.
You are not going to be disappointed at all.
Agreed. Approved.
Approved.
All these are a bit whack. Do you find it hard to switch off from work when you're away?
No, not
Don't
really.
know, not tried it.
Yeah. To be honest, though, there has definitely been days where I've just been like, right, I'm away.
Yeah,
I still obviously get the work done, but I can still switch off, I think. But then part of me and H have this thing when we go away, our work or want to work probably increases by like 50%.
Yeah, drastically.
Because you're like, it's a bit hippie in it, but you're like sort of like, right, I want to create a life where I can do this whenever.
Like more often. Yeah, I think it's just the work difference when you're away is like, rather than having my WhatsApp up on my laptop screen all day, just chilling there, it's like, I'll check it at lunch, I'll check it at breakfast, I'll check it at dinner,
in the evening,
something like that.
And then the other times you are just trying to switch off.
Yeah.
Whereas, it's weird because like I honestly don't think our brains ever fully switch off from it.
You get more space when you're away to think about things.
Yeah, which is a good thing. It ends up bringing just more ideas to your head.
Yeah, exactly. So it's quite nice to be able to just like pull yourself out of the intensive and look at things on a bit of a broader scale.
For example, the pod.
Yeah.
Basically had this idea when we were shit-faced.
Yeah.
In the sun.
I think I was tearing up, actually.
Yeah, we probably were. We were probably deep in life. And yeah, Lifted Lifestyle was created. Come on.
The birthplace of the Lifted Lifestyle pod was in
a beach club.
A beach club.
But it's so true. Like when you just relax and you just in the sun, your brain just starts opening up.
Yeah.
There's so many days where I'm here, right, and I just can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Because you're in a little room.
Yeah.
Miserable out.
Yeah, miserable. Although today it's actually all right.
Yeah, it looks nice out.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll leave the pod there. Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, you are indeed a legend. So we'll see you in episode 68. S. George Media has got back to me, so we'll see. We'll see what he says.
No thanks.
I think he says, "I'll warn you, I'm very shy on the other side of a camera." Let's see.
Now we'll get it out of him. Yeah. No stress.
See you in the next one. Subscribe, like, bash.
Goodbye.
See ya.